I'm Larry Souder, and welcome to Souder Friends. As a result of cerebral palsy, the only part of his body that he has total control over is his chin. But with the help of a computer and a custom-made chin switch, Jim Shannon can communicate with a voice synthesizer. Jim, his mother Karen, and a personal assistant shared his amazing never-quit attitude with me before a live audience.
And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jim Shannon. Now, Jim communicates by clicking with his chin there, a little switch that he has attached to his head, and a click is yes, and a tongue out is no. So we've got a yes and a no, and other than that, we communicate with the computer. Have you always had cerebral palsy?
I was born May 19, 1971 without CP. My parents believe it was one of the sets of shots I received that gave me this blessing. I was able to read, add, and subtract by the age of 3. I was one of the first disabled students in Sumner County to be mainstreamed.
Well, actually, we don't know what caused Jim's problems. We think it might have been the DPT shots. After each one, he started digressing with his physical skills. By the time he was 4 and 5, he was talking, but by the time he was 6, he had lost even the ability to talk.
I know you loved Jim when he was born and love him now, but what went through your head when you knew of his disability? What emotions did you have?
The neurologist that said he had cerebral palsy was just so matter of fact and said, I just think the best thing for you all to do is put him in a home because he's never gonna be able to do anything.
Little did they know.
I said, you just wait. How did I feel? Just determined that he was gonna make it.
I went to a normal kindergarten and was in all advanced classes during school. It took me 5 years to graduate from high school because of the difficult classes I was taking. I graduated 20th out of 350 and was voted most intelligent male of my class. My parents and I went to several universities known for their programs for physically challenged people. I chose Middle Tennessee State University in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, 1 hour from home.
I understand the department heads were a little bit cautious about you attending school there.
A few weeks before I started Middle Tennessee State University, I had a meeting with the directors of the computer science and the computer information system departments to discuss which one would be my major. I was the very first totally physically challenged nonverbal student to attend that university. My parents and I traveled to Murfreesboro to talk with the 2 directors. They had us sit in a room with a long table. We were facing the door. When the door opened and the 2 directors first saw me, they looked at each other and telepathically thought to each other, he won't last a week. Then my computer started speaking. After my speech with all my schooling and awards, the directors looked at each other and telepathically thought, wow, this dude is the real deal. They both said, if there was anything they can do to help me, while I was at Middle Tennessee, to let them know. I had my own apartment in family housing on campus. Because I am so physically challenged, I had someone with me 24 hours a day.
And what type of employment did you find after you graduated?
After I received my master's degree, I began designing websites. I now work from home doing patient admission evaluations.
And I can remember praying every night and every morning, please give my son an opportunity to be able to bring his intelligence to fruition, because he's a very intelligent young man, and let him make a difference in people's lives. And I think every aide that we've ever had has always said, I've gotten more out of this than I gave to Jim.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's a testimony of God's grace. I mean, God's work right here on earth. He's a testimony to that. He's such an inspiration. You have no, as a person who's able to do everything you want to do, you can have no excuses when you go home to be able to say, well, I can't do something because here's Jim and he can do all the things, and he's in a wheelchair.
And looking back on your life, How has God used your disability, and what is your relationship with Him today?
In May of 2010, I said this in church at the invitation. Most people come up here for prayers for some problem they have in their life. Today I came up here to thank the big man upstairs for all the many blessings he has poured over me. I do not believe in luck or coincidence. I believe in blessings. Luck did not place me in this time of technology. He placed me here. If I had been born any other time, I probably would be in a nursing home. Luck did not place me in Hendersonville, Tennessee. He did. Luck did not give me such a wonderful family. He did. Luck did not give me such a wonderful church. He did. Luck did not give me this brain. He did. Most of all, luck did not give me such a totally awesome Savior. I have only been in the hospital 3 times, that includes my birth. Luck? I rarely get sick. If you knew my diet, you'd say that ain't luck. I was able to get a master's degree. I work from home. I could go on, but I know y'all want to eat. I just wanted to share this.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Shannon.
I'm Larry Souder, and that's Souder and Friends.